In this short video, we're going to have a look at the presentation and printing side of things to look at a nice neat way of getting a presentable, simple visual report. So if we go to our view, we'll go up to our normal spot here to see that in fact what we've picked is a thing called the status report bars. Okay, and what that refers to is the fact that we maximize the visual side of the presentation where the bars are, the Gantt bars, and what we've done is basically we've maximized the information that sits on the bars so that you can combine the visual with the numbers. So what we've got here is bars with the days above it, duration, the start date, the finish date, the person or persons responsible, and underneath it we have the baseline. The little dark line down the middle here is a progress line, so that tells us in fact that that task has been finished. Okay, and from there there are some nice neat little ways of presenting the timelines and fitting the whole of the Gantt inside the window there. So if we just do a little right click up in here on Zoom, we can see there that we can basically position the whole Gantt by going entire project, go OK to that, and that will format itself within the window, and we can just do a little bit of adjustment down here. Then we can also pick how we want to actually present the timeline. So here we've chosen to have days along the bottom, the week with the week beginning, and up the top there we have the year. So again, if we right click and we go time scale, that'll show us how we can play with it. So basically we've got a top tier, a middle tier, and a bottom tier, and we choose the number of tiers that we want to present. Here we've chosen 3, and let's say we go to the bottom tier, it's in days, we say days, and we want the days to be counted one at a time. Okay, and that gives us a nice little presentation. Over in the data side here, we've actually decided that we're going to put the status information because it's a status report. So we've got the percentage complete, the status indicator, the health, and the status notes. If we want to add other stuff, we can easily do that. We just move the slide across here, and let's say we want something like maybe work. Well, we just click on the work column, move it across, and then when we slide back again, we can see that the work effort required, and we might just adjust that a little bit, and that will display in there too. Okay, in this case we're not going to do that. We're actually going to take it right up to the status because we're not interested in the work effort at this point. Now when we've done that, there's a neat little way of printing to get a nice display format that looks like what we have on the screen. So if we go File and Print, and what we're going to do here was we're going to pick Adobe, and the reason we're doing that because it allows us to basically go we want to make it an A3 rather than A4, so if we make A4 it really compresses it up. We make it A3, okay, then we get that nice presentation of the bars. Once we've done the A3 PDF, then that can be either printed out on A4 printer just by picking the A4 settings when we print, or can be printed out in A3, which looks really neat and is really easy to use. And that's as simple as it is.